Hey, what's happening YouTube? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Going to take a look at today, one from out of Ukiah, California. This is from River Trent Brewing Company, and it is their Jumpin' Cow Amber Ale. So this comes in at a 5.4% ABV. This was also a pickup on one of the other runs I had out to Trader Joe's. Had not heard about it before and just figured I'd grab it and give it a shot, see what it had to offer. Let's get it open and get it into a glass. So there we go. We get it into the glass and definitely comes out with that red amber ale color that we expect to see. You get it to the light, dark amber color. You do have some clarity, not much of a chill haze, but a little bit seems to be there. The head itself came out pretty decent, coming out at about a 2-finger. Nice off-white, almost going towards a tan type head. On the aroma, it has that somewhat of a kind of yeast horse blanket type smell as well. Kind of a sourness, but I think most of that is more derived from off the malts and the yeast that they use, and of course those adjuncts I believe they're using. It says on the bottle, the finest malted barley, hops, yeast, and water. Not getting much off of any of the hops. Now it doesn't list the IBU, so I'm not sure what that is. If I find out, I'll go ahead and get that listed as well. But it's almost got that kind of, I hate to say pissy type smell, but that's kind of what it kind of makes me think of. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Okay, interesting. Up front, I get hit with that bitterness as you expect to get from some of your ales. Tip of the tongue type routine. But on the back end, on the finished taste, it actually does have a little bit of a harshness to it as it goes down. You do have a little bit of bitterness on that back end. You can feel it in the throat a little bit. I do pick up more of a watery texture on this one. Not as sturdy as what I usually would like, but the body on it, you're looking at a light to medium body. Not much of a duration on the finish. Get a little bit there. It's pretty short though. It doesn't really hang around as much. It gets around a little bit in the mouth, but it definitely dies out quickly on that duration. Carbonation is not bad on this. I mean, it sits nicely on the tongue in that regard. Not too overly carbonated. There is a kind of sourness in the taste. It's kind of like a candy type sourness, but I can't put my finger on it. But it's not like a sour beer. It's just got some type of funky sourness in there. Kind of like a now later or something piece of candy. But it comes in, but it goes out very quickly. And then now, as I drink more of it down, I do feel more of that alcohol on the back end. Doesn't really, it's too light to really give you a warming type effect, but you can definitely pick up the taste alcohol on the aftertaste there. Almost reminiscent of some of your malt liquor type beers in that regard. But I mean, all in all, it's an okay beer. I mean, it's not something I would probably check out again or hunt down again, but for a one thing to have, I don't think you're totally disappointed by it. It's got some drinkability with it. It's one of the ones, like I said, I got at Trader Joe's. Can't remember what I paid, but again, it was one of those kind of maybe value type buys. I don't think it was that much. That's why I went ahead and just tried it out. Definitely a little bit different. Not something I think everybody's going to like, of course. I think it can be a little bit of a, I don't want to say like a cheap beer, but it's definitely, you definitely tell there's not much craftsmanship in this beer. For me, as far as a rating, you know, I would put it down around those levels as some of the other value type beers. I'm going to actually give this one a 2.25 out of 5, C- level. It's got some drinkability to it. Not really great, not going to knock you back. But if you happen to grab it and picked it up and drank it, you could finish it without too much of an issue, but it's not something that's going to really stand out that you're probably going to remember it from. Nothing really special about this one. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think. The Jumpin' Cow Amber Ale. And again, it's done by River Trent Brewing Company out of California. So there you have it. It's just your standard beer. But thanks for swinging by. Check out another video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this one. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.